Sup guys, Phil here again, back after yet another long break. My apologies to the followers who are here, but I'd rather not rush anything out that I don't feel is entertaining or thought-provoking. Not that I'm running a philosophy channel here, but you know, I'd much rather have something that I took my time making and I think is, either some sick gameplay or some cool point I want to make about something. So, this is why I've been away for, once again, quite some time. Now, what's going to be running in the background here is just some random gameplay. I'm not actually sure what's going to be here at this particular time. Maybe some solid gameplay, could you imagine? Kind of what I do. And kind of the most satisfying thing to watch when all the gibs go flying. So yeah, probably some soldier gameplay, but you might be surprised. It might be another video game. No, it's TF2. It's TF2, don't worry. Now, to kind of come back to video, and move away from the gameplay a little bit, this will be yet another video that's not really that gameplay focused. And I know that's what I've made the channel to be in the very opening video I made. I talked about I wanted the gameplay commentary to kind of come back into the TF2 YouTube aspect, and the plan is to still continue making those. But right now, I actually want to talk about something that's not TF2 gameplay related. However, it might have an effect positively on your TF2 gameplay experience and late night gaming experience on many fronts. Now, I apologize if I'm rambling a little bit. I have just come off a full day of studying. Literally, the only thing I did today, except go to the gym, was study, all fucking day. And it's not really the most interesting stuff, guys. I am taking some pre-courses to hopefully maximize my application success to enter law school next year. It's next September, but my deadlines, since I am entering on different metrics, it's the Danish school system, it's difficult to explain. But basically, I'm doing some pre-courses to heighten my chances of getting an admission through the indirect application process for people like me who didn't really listen too much in high school and was a little bit focused on other shit. To give them a chance. So I'm trying to improve my grades in some subjects that correlate according to what the application requires. Alright, of the alternative application. I'm rambling. It's currently almost 2 a.m. and I have not been awake at 2 a.m. since, I want to say, some party in the winter of this year. So it's definitely been a long time. I'm not like a night owl. I'm not a big party guy. Not really, staying up late planning events in the evening. Really at all kind of guy. So this is maybe a first or a second of this year. So, like I said, the reason I'm up at this hour is simply due to studying all day. Had an assignment due that I could work on until midnight, and classic me, started working on it yesterday and realizing, holy shit, there's a lot more that needs to be done. When I came back from the gym at 8 or 9, just a couple hours ago, and I really just sent in final paper a couple of minutes before the deadline, and while doing so, I had a lot of coffee, had an energy drink earlier this afternoon, and yeah, I've just been fired up in the evening as well, and this is why I'm still awake. Now, the last couple of weeks, I've definitely had a lot of free time, and I've had a lot of time to practice and demo review and improve my heavy main game for our Highlander team that's actually going into the playoffs this week, tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to publish this video, but it will be tomorrow or later today, actually. Holy shit, because it's after midnight. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, we're actually going into the playoffs. It's crazy, but these last 2 weeks, and especially this week, I have not really had a lot of time to play TF2 as practice for our official games, or even as just chilling with some friends, or joining a pub and doing random shit. I've barely had the time to play, I think 5 hours all week, and it's because I'm studying. You know, studying takes up a lot of time, and usually when I'm done studying, it's in the evening, and I have this routine where I kind of round off the day. I don't get, dialed in and try to aim super hard if I'm playing TF2 at all. I just want to chill, relax, unwind, and then go to bed. Because to me, my circadian rhythm is a little bit more important than the TF2 practice. That's just how it is. Some people, I almost said kids, because if you're younger, you probably don't have this priority. You probably have it turned completely around. But, I'm in my early 20s, and I really can't be doing all-nighter gaming and not prioritize my goals and visions to play video games anymore. So that's just a side note. Got a little serious there, but yeah, So right now I have been playing TF2 for around 30-45 minutes time, and I wanted to make this video because I thought of something unique that I'm doing that I feel like a lot of people could be doing and be incorporating in their routine if you are a TF2 gamer, any video game for that matter. Basically, I have 2 programs on my computer that I, regardless of playing video games, enable when it's nighttime. One of them automatically turns on, and the other one I manually put on. And these really help me unwind in the evening, keep my circadian rhythm protected, and allows me to play video games and not get too fired up by the full brightness of the screen, etc. So I want to share these 2 programs with you right now, and I will leave the links in the description, if I can leave the link in the description, because sometimes you can't do that if it's an unverified account. And I'm afraid my account is unverified, guys, for whatever reason. I'm looking into this, but I might not be able to get the links. So, just in case the links aren't working, the 2 programs that I'm using is called Flux, and another program that's called just Dimmer. Now, Flux, probably not super clear what that does, and Dimmer is probably super clear what that does. Basically, Dimmer is a app that lets you lower... Hold on, guys. I just gotta check outside. I think there's a storm outside. Just hold on. Holy shit. Okay, wow. Yeah, there's a full-on rainstorm outside. I thought I heard something. That makes this even more cozy. It's really like a late night after study session vibe. Sitting here with some tea, just chilling. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I have these programs, and one of them, like I said, is called Dimmer. Basically what that does is it allows you to lower the brightness of your screen even more than the monitor factory settings and Windows allows you to just by the factory settings. This is pretty neat because if you're sitting in a dark room, it's like dark around you, it's night outside, and you're not living in the middle of the city where all the lights are on, like me, you can kind of just make your screen almost black. And I mean, if you turn it on all the way, I think it almost goes black. So if you're like in a completely, if you have blackout curtains, you know, you can make it match the blackout curtains, I guess. Anyway, pretty cool. If I can leave the link, like I said, I will leave it down below. Otherwise, go search for it. You know, go find it, because it's really, really neat. It allows you to play video games without getting your fucking eyes destroyed. Even if you have blue light blocking glasses, why not just fix it at the source? You know, the screen's too bright. Okay, just fucking, you don't even need the glasses. Just make the screen itself turn down a lot more than it currently is. The other program that I use is probably more familiar to most people, called F-Lux, and basically what it does is it allows you to manually or automatically, you can kind of program it to fit your schedule. It allows you to make your screen's hue a different color, a more yellowish, orange, almost red color if you have it at the max settings, which really, that really relaxes your eyes, and you really just, you know, chill out. Obviously, contrasts and colors, you know, and obviously the color red and yellow will be difficult to see, especially when playing a shooter in Team Fortress 2. But you kind of get used to it pretty fast, and assuming you're playing very late night, you're probably not expecting your, you know, senses to be super peaked. And following kind of the mantra of this video, you kind of want to settle down a little bit in the evening, quiet down, get ready for bedtime. So you might not be too worried about hitting the sick trick shot on the red team if you're playing as a blue Solly or whatever. I hope you know what I mean. These two tools have been super, super cool for me. I've been using F-Lux for many years, but I had issue with the brightness. Now with this dimmer app, I feel like I can finally truly enjoy late night study sessions, as well as some late night TF2 gaming sessions as well. It's really cool, really neat, and it's something I wanted to share with you guys. Especially, you know, my guys going to uni, working late night jobs or whatever, something that requires you to be up at on these ungodly hours, as I would call it, because this is super late to me. I would never normally be awake at this hour, like I said. But yeah, this is my tip for you guys, and maybe for people who are trying to fix their sleep schedule or suffering from, you know, lack of sleep. I forget what it's called, but, you know, you just, yeah, insomnia. Like, you can't sleep, whatever it takes, you know, for the life of you, you can't go to bed and fall into deep, restful sleep. So this is my tip for you guys. Also, a final thing is, I guess, have a little bit of chamomile tea. Get yourself a ritual, even though you're gaming. It's okay to unwind and not get, like I said, the cool trick shots all the time. For me, I have some chamomile tea with a little bit of honey. Makes you sound like, I guess, an old lady. But that stuff really quiets you down, and I kind of enjoy it. It's kind of my evening ritual. So I hope that all my students out there and all the guys up late trying to figure out if they want to be up late or actually just aren't feeling tired because their screen is a fucking, you know, IMAX, Cinema 3D, ray tracing, 8K, UHD, whatever, Dolby surround sound, you know, maybe you can use these two apps to just kind of tone it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Anyway, some final verdicts. I hope everyone is having a good evening, morning, whatever you're doing right now. Don't know when this will go up. Like I said, I might be heading to bed right now. Finally starting to feel a little bit tired. And yeah, like I said in the previous video, hope to post some more soon. But guys, I honestly have this thing going right now with pre-uni courses, and that's really just a priority. Maybe if there's a gap in that, I find out a cool way to study that enables me to have endless free time. There might be some more videos, but until then, be patient. I'll try to post some when I can, and most importantly, when I feel like it. I will make an update video for certain, summer video of our Highlander season. And depending on how many cool videos and cool highlights the guys on the team capture, because as a heavy, you're not getting any cool moments for like a montage or whatever. But depending on their skills in game and their NVIDIA shadow play work and how it's supposed to work, there will be another cool video with some highlights as well. So those are 2 videos that are definitely coming, in the foreseeable future. That's guaranteed. These 2 will happen. Otherwise, I will give everyone who watches this and says, hey, it's been a year, you haven't posted that shit, come to me, I'll give you a free unusual of your choice. All right, Burning Team's captain, Burning Flames Team's captain. I can't even speak anymore. I'm going to bed soon. Anyway, yeah, you come get an unusual from me, because I'm 100% darn tootin' sure that I will upload those 2 videos. Highlight video and my summary of the Highlander season, my thoughts, feelings, fun memories, and some clips. Those will be going up in the foreseeable future. Alright, now I'm going to bed because I don't even know what the I'm saying at this point. So, I wish everyone a good night. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully this video brought some value to your routine or gave you some cool tips that you can try to implement, see if it works for you. Alright, that's it for me. Hope everyone goes to bed if it's very, very late. Otherwise, see you around soon. Take care, everybody.